what happens during high school is sort of a precursor to what's going to happen after high school. And so some of the things that I think students and families can expect and should expect and ask for during high school are having coordination of transition services for students, having classes and extracurricular activities that are inclusive, where people get a chance to spend time with peers who don't have disabilities and do the things that they enjoy doing and are interested in doing, having career goals that are very individualized, and as Wendy and others mentioned tonight, those will change over time for students, but they should definitely be individualized as people are planning, and the PTP is a part of helping make that happen too now. Having community work experiences is one of the most critical things for outcomes. We know that if students have paid work experiences prior to high school, they're much more likely to work in integrated settings at competitive wages after high school. And then lastly, what the last hour or so, hour and a half has been all about is collaboration between all these agencies that do wonderful things for students across a period of time, but they all have to kind of talk to each other in order to make wonderful things happen. So in terms of coordination, that would be overseeing plans, establishing those individualized objectives, monitoring progress. You know, I know one of the questions from a parent tonight was, how do I know how things are going? That's something that, you know, hopefully schools, most of the time that doesn't fall through the cracks, and students and families get a chance to hear about how students are doing with their goals related to transition. And then connecting. I mean, somebody just has to be paying attention to connecting with DVR and DPI, other school staff, and long-term services with students and helping families navigate those systems. Having those inclusive classes and extracurricular activities, get to know peers, future coworkers, and just figure out, I mean, that's a great way for all of us. That's how we sort of learn to develop relationships and soft skills, is by participating in things and getting to know other people. One of the things we talk about in the Let's Get to Work grant is opportunity mapping, which is where schools will look at all of the things that are available and try to match those with students' interests. So in addition to career goals and spending time in the community, figuring out what's going on in schools that students can get involved in. Having and developing individualized career goals based on interests and experiences that evolve over time with students, and then having those community work experiences, and then the collaboration. That it really does, it takes a village, it takes a number of people doing a number of different kinds of jobs to come together and work with students, and it has to, I keep saying, keep using the word evolve, but it has to evolve over time with students from the time you're 14 to 16 to 18, and in some cases, many cases, for your youth, 21, things change and you have different experiences and your goals change. So all of those things are important components. We know that they impact what happens after high school, and we hope that through some of the work that all of the agencies are doing, Let's Get to Work grant, DPI initiatives, DVR initiatives, and DHS initiatives, that more and more schools will be able to generate the knowledge to use these practices and help people to graduate, exit school with jobs in place and ready to live their adult lives doing things that they like to do and earning money.